Did you know that you're already 19 days pregnant at the time of a day 5 or blastocyst embryo transfer? You've heard of girl math, you've heard of boy math. This is fertility math. I'm Dr. Jessica Rennick. I'm a double board certified OBGYN and reproductive endocrinology and infertility specialist, and I'm going to talk about how we date IVF pregnancies. This is something that is confusing as heck for a lot of people, and the reason is because the way that we date pregnancies is based off last menstrual period, not actually something more precise like when you've ovulated, when something has implanted. It's based off of last period, and that makes sense because that's what most people can remember. Not everybody's going to remember when they ovulated or even track when they ovulated, but they probably will remember when they last got their period, in a general sense. So to date a pregnancy based on last menstrual period, you have cycle day 1. It assumes a regular 28-day cycle, even though that's not everybody's regular. And that means ovulation occurs on cycle day 14, and then 2 weeks later you would get another period or a positive pregnancy test. At the time of the positive pregnancy test, you are 4 weeks pregnant based on your last menstrual period. To get your due date by that method, you add 280 days to the first day of your last cycle. That's 40 weeks. There you have it. Bingo, bango. But with IVF, we're manipulating the heck out of your cycle, so it's really confusing. And also, you're transferring a day 5 embryo or maybe a day 3 embryo, and how does that work with the whole due date calculation? And how are you already 19 days pregnant at your transfer? So with IVF, egg retrieval is essentially ovulation. And remember, that was cycle day 14. If you're transferring a day 5 embryo, that has then been growing in the lab for 5 days after the egg retrieval. So that's 14 plus 5, which equals 19. And by the time you get that positive pregnancy test 9 days after a day 5 transfer, that would be 4 weeks of pregnancy. To get your due date, you can add 261 days to the day you have your day 5 embryo transfer, and that's what you got. Anyone have a headache?